Welcome to another video. Konami just released a pretty big update with a lot of stuff. I'm going to go through what's new, what you should buy, what you should definitely skip, and got some extra spice today. If you've been following the channel, you'll see I have a poll on the community page talking about finding my new rival. We have all sorts of great candidates lined up. Unfortunately, right now, MBT, one of my favorites, not doing so hot in the poll, so I'm just gonna write him a quick message, let him know that he should be focusing on this instead of whatever other nonsense he's getting up to, and then we'll get to the packs. Dear MBT, I hope this message finds you well. I wanted to reach out and personally thank you for participating in the recent poll to become my YouTube rival. As you know, the SimKing channel is one of the premier Yu-Gi-Oh channels in the glorious nation of Canada. You have been identified as having an excellent skill set worthy of being my rival. However, I wanted to let you know that while the poll is still ongoing, at the moment you seem to be in last place. I understand this may be disappointing, but I hope you won't be discouraged by the current results. The poll is still open and there's plenty of time for things to change. I want to emphasize that your current placement in the poll is not a reflection of your talent or your contributions to the Yu-Gi-Oh community. I have the utmost respect for you as a content creator, as a commentator. I hope that we can continue to engage in meaningful discussions about the game in the future. Thank you again for your participation in the poll. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Sincerely, SimKing. And send. Alright, now that that's out of the way, let's check out the new pack, Passage of the Sun. What cards from this pack are good? Well, there's some old stuff that's already in the game, not new stuff. So, the IP Masquerena, a lot of you probably already have that. What's new and what should you be paying attention to? I'm going to skip over stuff that I'm not really playing. Mayakashi is not something I'm interested in. Crawlers get one new card. I will say this pack is just kind of like a bunch of unrelated nonsense, so I'm not really sure this is a really good pack to pull for anyone unless you happen to just love all of these things. But what is pretty sweet and what I'm going to be trying out is True Sun God. This is a new card that supports Winged God of Ra. Winged Dragon of Ra, pretty fun. I have some decks that are actually pretty viable that play that, and True Sun God is gonna kind of boost the power of those decks a little bit, so probably going to be crafting one copy of that. Other than that, we got new Doodle Beast cards, which I think are kind of funny and may be good in dinosaurs, but honestly this Doodle Beast Tyranno feels like a little bit of a worse Pancratops, since it requires you to have a dinosaur on the field in order to summon itself generally, so that's not great. In the SR slot we got Dyna Base, which is a level 4 that lets you special summon itself for free if you have lower life points than your opponent, and lets you do a fusion summoning using this card and another card from your hand or on the field, which is pretty interesting. Maybe there's some decks that can use the Dyna Base to get some cool fusion summons. We also have another Doodle Beast, the Doodle Beast, oh, not this one. We already got that one. The Doodle Beast Stego is a free extender for dinosaurs, although awkwardly it's level 5, not level 4. A lot of the normal summon dinos are going to be doing level 4, so this doesn't let you do any easy XC plays. If you know a deck that uses Stego, let me know, because it is kind of hilarious and I would like to play it. There's not really anything else worth discussing in this pack. Sadly, I think it's mostly junk. So, yeah, I mean, Dyna Tank, you're not really going to be wanting to make this card generally. I'm sorry, Big Dong fans, that's gonna be a bit of a no for me, a bit of a skip. So what are you going to be spending your gems on? Because there was one other thing that may not be findable as easily. If you go to special bundle deals, you can see where these bundle deals are, and I always tell you, if you're new to the game or whatever, even if you're not, these bundle deals are so good. 750 gems, you get 10 master packs, and you get the Nibiru Primal Being. I leaked this, well, DK leaked this, and I did a video about this months and months ago. I thought they were going to release this back in the fall, but Konami held out for now until I don't know why. No one knows why Konami does the things they do, but this has been in the game for a long time. So let's pull, see what sort of pulls we get from the 10 master packs. We do get at least one SR for 750 gems, and the Nibiru also pretty sweet. So let's see how worth it is. I think it's worth it just for the Nibiru, but we'll see how lucky I get. After that, I'm going to be pulling from the last pack, see if I can get the ishizu cards, because I think the ishizu cards are probably worth more than anything that's in this new pack. So yeah, let's get pulling. Alright, 750 gems. Is this going to be a scam? Like, see, we get a bonus UR. Odds are pretty good. You get a 10 pull, odds you'll pull about 2.5 URs. So, you know, unless you get really unlucky, even if you do get really unlucky, 750 gems for a Nibiru is not a bad deal at all. Ice barrier, very nice. Love me some ice barrier. Konami knows what I like. Pack number 2. Worst case, you're probably going to get some SR gems. You got an SR you don't want? We got a water charmer. Pack number 3. Looks like we get an upgrade to SR, maybe. You never know. Pack number 3, get a engraver. Alright, not sure what that is. There's always a small chance that you can pull the Eldritch alt art. Unless that's out of the story. You let me know, is that deal done? Can you still get Eldritch alt art, or are all our, you know, normal Eldritch users for the rest of the game, now that fancy Eldritch is gone? Alright, we got a Toon Dark Magician. So, halfway through the pack, got some SRs. Not bad. Looks like we're getting a UR here. Very cool. What is our mystery UR? It could be literally anything. It's a Gateway of the Six Samurai. Very fun old archetype. That used to be a house on Duel Links. I always talk about Duel Links. I don't know how many of you played Duel Links, but back in Duel Links, archetypes that you never think about were like super powerful. Six Samurai, amazing. One of the old. There was a level 4, because of the skills, there was a level 4 water deck. You can turn all your monsters on the field to level 4s and then XC summon. Nepthys Sacred Flame. Very cool card, but not a card I'm probably going to be using, so that's probably going to get ground up. And pack number 9, we get Fallen Paradise. Foil. A lot of foils today. Konami is feeling generous. And pack number 10. We are going to get 2 SRs. Speed Red Scratch and a Daigusto Phoenix. Alright, not bad, not bad. Daigusto Phoenix sees some plant sprites. So there you go. We got 2 URs plus Nibiru. I mean, that seems like a pretty good deal. So these 10 pack bundles always should get. Alright, now let's go on to pulling the ishizu cards, and then I'll do one quick game with the ishizu cards, show off kind of a fun build that I saw, and yeah, let's get going. Alright, let's go. 10 pack pull number 1. How many gems does Konami need? Looks like we got some URs already. Not too bad. Not too bad. We'll see if MBT responds to my email. I will let you guys know. You know, but if he doesn't, that's okay. You know, he wasn't going to win. I mean, it doesn't look like he's going to win. So, it's alright. We got our second SR. Another G Golem. Not sure what that's all about. Don't know anything about G Golem. We won't worry about that. We're here for the URs. If we don't get the URs we're looking for, I'll just grind up the URs that we pull. So if we pull enough URs to pull the rest of the, you know, ishizu cards, I'll just be grinding them up. So that's really the goal here. Just get enough UR gems to get all the copies we need of the ishizu cards. And so far we are not pulling too hot. Konami may be in scam mode today. We'll find out. What do we got here? Hey, Gem Knight. In foil. Gem Knights, a bit of an interesting deck. I think that got hit hard because I'm pretty sure there's a Gem Knight FTK where they burn you for lethal damage. It's a bit sad because the deck has really interesting aesthetic with the gems and the knights and all that. Our first, thank you Konami, first pull of the UR is the Kelbeck, so we're 1 down, 3 to go. Now people said you shouldn't pull from this pack because it's filled with a lot of garbage that you don't want, but you know what, I'm going to give it a shot anyway. Sometimes if you believe, Konami will give you what you want, you just have to visualize it. Pack number 8. We got, looks like nothing, alright. Pack number 9, second UR. Will this be the one that we want? We want a Kelbeck. We want any other of the Ishizu cards. It is Gem Knight Lady Brilliant Diamond. Not what we were looking for, but that is 1/3 of an Ishizu card. Pack number 10. Now on average, you're supposed to get about 2.5. Our third copy of G-Golem. Are G-Golems playable? You let me know. Alright. Supposedly you're supposed to get about 2.5 URs per pack, so this is pretty average, a bit below average. Well, let's go on to the next temple, see if we can get lucky. After I pull these Ishizu cards, I'm going to show you what Ishizu deck I'm going to build first, because these cards are pretty playable, even before the release of the Terilments, which are all water, so I kind of have to play them. I'm obligated. As a water deck stan, I have to play all the water archetypes, even if they're tier 0. And interesting thing about Ishizu is we just had the Duelist Cup. The first place deck in the Duelist Cup, ooh, very nice, Mudora. First place deck in the Duelist Cup was a Runic pile, playing a bunch of Floodgates. But the guy who played that deck said that he thought that right now, tier 0 was Runic Floodgates, and there was another tier 0 deck, and it was Despia Ishizu. Got a nice little Keldo, very nice. And Temple of the Kings, I would really like to play Gravekeepers at some point, although weirdly, Gravekeepers, although they're in this pack, no Necro Valley. So I'm going to be trying out Ishizu Despia before Konami bans any of the cards in it, which could happen at any moment. Pack number 5. We got our first UR of this 10 pack. Let's see if we get lucky. Gravekeeper's Recruiter and a Gravekeeper's Trap. Do Gravekeepers play this? I don't know, you tell me. Should I grind this up or do I need this to play Gravekeepers? Let's go on to the next pack. Pack number 6. So I'm interested to see if we can splash this engine, this Ishizu engine, into our water decks, because that seems to be what Despia is doing. Despia just slapped this Ishizu engine into their deck, and you know, playing the fairy hand traps. Got a nice Mudora there. Looks like we're gonna get all the SRs, which is nice. So maybe you don't need to really have any synergy for this engine to be good. Just slap it into any deck. It doesn't lock you into anything. It does chaotically mill a lot of cards though. Not really interested in the Crystal Beasts. I don't think Crystal Beasts are too good. Pack number 9. What do we got here? It is another Gravekeeper Recruiter. And some foil Gem Knights. Alright, not bad. Pack number 10. Now I think we only got one UR in this 10 full, which is not ideal. Usually I like to get more than one. Another Agido. Okay, very cool. Yeah, only one UR, which is not great. I mean, yeah, not great. So we're going to have to do another 10 pull. And we are still, I'm going to show number owned here. We're still one Mudora off. We need one more Mudora. We need one more Agido. And obviously we are missing another copy of the both of the URs. So let's go on to the next 10 pull. 2 URs at least. This is nice. This is our third 10 pull, so 3,000 gems. Is 3,000 gems enough to get the full engine? Now, people said you should just craft them, but you know, if you craft them, you got to get those UR resources from somewhere, and you're gonna get a bad rate dismantling 3 to generate them. So that's why we're just trying to pull them. I still think that if you do want to play these cards, even if the odds are not great, better to pull from these packs where you're not getting any cards from the master pack. All the like random selection packs where half the pack is full of master packs, randomness is not really ideal. Temple of the Kings. Is this played in Necro Valley? Gravekeepers, let me know. Pack number 4. We got nothing. It looks like there's a pack coming out probably sometime this week as well, but it looks to be filled with nonsense. So we're going to have to wait a couple weeks till Terilments comes out potentially. So that's why I'm spending my gems right now as well. You know, if there's nothing good, better to spend your gems right away. You have to play with the cards right now. We got Gravekeeper's Recruiter and a Rainbow Dragon. Not what we were looking for. Probably going to grind that one up. Sorry, Rainbow Dragon. Pack number 7. Looks like we get an upgrade. I don't know what the upgrades mean. I think still it's been a year and nobody knows what upgrade means, but looks like upgrade means we get 3 SRs. Not going to complain about that. G-Golem and Scatter Fusion. Alright, well, not particularly good, but, you know, that's okay. We'll keep going until we get enough URs. Pack number 8. Nothing here. Pack number 9. I'm pretty sure I saw 2 URs. Did I get 2 URs? Not yet. Nothing here. Lots of copies of Cardohine. Alright, here's our second UR. Or maybe more. Maybe we'll get 2 in this pack. It can happen. We got another Skull, a Bird, a Gem Knight, and a Keldo. Kelbeck, sorry. There we go. Alright. Nice pulls. Foil Keldo as well. Kelbeck, sorry. Can't get these names right. Alright. So we still need, I think, 2 of the URs. So I'm pretty sure if we show number owned here, yeah, we have 2 of this one, but we don't have any of the other one. So I am gonna have to do another 10 pull at least. Show cards owned. Can we do that? There we go. My cards. Yeah, we're still missing the other one, so we got to do more pulls. You know what? That's okay. We'll do one more 10 pull, and hopefully that's enough. 4,000 gems. Oh no, Konami, please don't let this be a scam. We have every pack has SRs, but all the SRs in this set are garbage. Ooh, okay. All right, thank you. Upgrade. Now we just need one more upgrade for this to be a nice pull. A lot of S. I'm getting so many SRs in this pull, but none of the URs that I want. G-Golem. All right. I am going to be grinding up G-Golems. If you love G-Golems, I'm sorry, but I'm not interested in learning about G-Golems right now. I'm busy. Got busy with my YouTube Reveille. Oh, looks like we got mystery SR, no, mystery UR here. Hey, it is Keldo. Prismatic Keldo. Not going to complain about Prismatic Keldo. That's pretty sweet. Alright, we are 1 UR away from completing this, and I think I've pulled enough URs I can grind up for the last one, so if we don't pull another UR, that's okay. Still would like to, though. Pack number 4. We got... looks like 1, 2 SRs here. Alright, more Crystal Beasts. I kind of like the Crystal Beast cards being in this set because it means I can grind them up without feeling bad. I'll use them all for crafting material. More Crystal Beasts and other such nonsense. Pack number 6. Let's go. Get another Temple of the Kings. I really hope this is playable because I think I have a lot of them right now. Pack number 7. We got a Advanced Dark. Not something we're looking for. Pack number 8. Would like another UR. Just one more. Just one more UR, Konami. That's all we want. Any UR does not matter. So many SRs. I think I have pulled more SRs in these packs than I ever remember pulling, and they're all terrible. All these SRs are not great. It is a shame that they put so much filler in this pack with only 2 cards that people really want. Pack number 10. We need some last pack magic here. Get a nice little solitary UR. Looks like we get a Medora and a Gem Knight Quartz upgraded. Alright. Well, we got the Keldo. I think we got enough UR material that I can craft the last Ishizu card, so I'm going to go for it. Then I'm going to show you the second place deck, the Despia Ishizu pile, and we're going to give it a play on the ladder, see how it does in a couple of games, if I even know how to play this deck, and we'll see how it goes. Let's go. Alright, here is the branded Ishizu pile we are running, and I'm not running grass, even though I know grass is legal and will boost the power of this deck, just because I find grass decks a little too big for my taste. Just too many cards. You know, I can't shuffle it. Alright, in the deck, I'm just going through it real quick. Of course, we're running the full branded package. We're running a bunch of ishizu cards, and we're running the Herald hand traps. I thought about running the Herald of the Blue Light because some of these despia monsters are fairies. The Despian Tragedies are fairies. The Aluber is a fairy. So we actually have a little more synergy than I expected going into this. So I thought about playing the Herald of the Blue Light, but decided just to play this with just the oranges, see how it feels. Of course, these cards don't just mill, they also have effects, so there's a lot of interaction of them, so we'll see how that goes. In the extra deck, of course, we're running basically full branded Despia nonsense with one singular Predaplant Verte Anaconda. We'll see how it goes. Let's do a couple games, and I'll give you my thoughts. Let's get going. Alright, we are going first. I forgot to put sleeves on my cards. Big mistake. What a fool. What a fool. Alright. So these cards let you discard another Earth Fairy monster, special summon it, and then add an exchange of spirit or card that mentions it from your deck to your hand. So, I mean, I don't actually know what that's going to search for. But let's start with the... And I'm guessing when we send this to the graveyard, it's going to start the milling. So let's just start with Aluber, and then we'll do our milling later. It is a quick effect you can activate on your opponent's turn, which is going to be super annoying playing against Tearlaments because they're going to start fusion summoning on your turn, even if you're going first. Let's brand a fusion. Sending the Despian Tragedy to the graveyard and the Fallen Albus. I guess one of the things you could do is start your plays by just doing a bunch of milling, hope to send a Tragedy, and that'll do a search for you. Let's activate the Lubellion. And discard, I mean, I guess we can just pitch this Akido. And trigger the Despian Tragedy. We can add the Ad Libitum to our hand here. And fusion summon, we could get the Albion, which is going to let us fusion summoning using monsters from the graveyard. So we could use the Lubellion to fuse, potentially. But I think we're just going to go straight for the Mirror Jade. Mirror Jade time. And let's get Shizuing. Mill 5. See what our opponent's up to. They are playing Gravekeepers. Looks like we're going to mill some more. Oh, looks like they're playing Gravekeeper's Stun with Necro Valley. That is interesting. Alright. Let's get milling some more. And what do we got in the graveyard? Anything interesting? Well, we can shuffle a bunch of cards into the deck, but not sure that's going to do anything meaningful. You can banish this card from your field or graveyard, target 3 cards, shuffle them into the deck. I don't think that's going to do anything, but we do have Max C. But this is a stun deck, so at least we know what our opponent's up to. I think we're going to have to pass to them. Let's pass to the opponent. Might have been sensible to activate Mirror Blade, Mirror Jade, and set the Despian card that lets us fusion summon during our opponent's turn. We'll see what the opponent does, though. I am guessing they're going to set a bunch of back row and maybe activate a stun card. We'll see. They're definitely not special summoning, though, that's for sure. After taking a look at that big graveyard, we know what they're not doing. They are not special summoning. Opponent is thinking about life. Oh, just kidding. Opponent is special summoning. They are making a lava golem. Alright, well, that is okay. They're probably not special summoning anymore. Opponent's sad. Ending the turn. Alright, well, sadly we didn't get to activate this Mirror Jade. Probably should have done that on our turn. Mirror Jade not even popping anything. Let's draw. Brand of Fusion, of course. The perfect draw. Lava Golem gonna burn us. That's okay. Now we could just set this to attack mode. Smash our opponent for 3000 Lava Golem damage. But I think we're gonna activate the Brand of Fusion first. Activate the Brand of Fusion. Opponent, what do you got? We are going to get fusion summoning. Another Lubellion I think makes sense here. Or we could Albion actually. Maybe Albion makes more sense now that we have the Mirror Jade in the graveyard. Let's go Lubellion. Send the Fallen. Send the Ad Libitum from hand. Because I think if this monster is used as a fusion material, you can target one of the monsters in your graveyard and resummon it. Lubellion. Gonna get Lubellioning. Activate the effect. Discard our Maxi, that's not very useful right now. Activate the Ad Libitum. Special summon Mirror Jade. And I'm guessing opponent probably has set a Mirror Force or some other such nonsense. So we're going to get to special summon. And what are we going to summon here? I think we're going to get Masquerade. And if opponent hits us with the Mirror Force, then that's probably okay. We can actually summon this Keldo. But this is lethal. This has got to be a Mirror Force though, or some other variant. Let's just go to battle. Not switch to attack mode. Hit him with the... Ooh, if opponent had nothing, I kind of regret leaving this Lava Golem in defense position. Gonna give our opponent another turn. But that's okay. Alright, well, let's activate Mirror Jade. Send the... Albion. Banish our own Lava Golem that we don't want anymore. And end the turn. Activate. We're gonna set the Branded. Ooh, or... Nah, yeah. I think we want to just set the Branded because Branded's gonna let us do a nice little sneaky fusion summon. And this Masquerade can resummon itself to the field. So if our opponent pops it, then he just comes back. Opponent. Hopefully they don't summon a Fossil Dyna. Stop us from special summoning would be a bit awkward. Necro Valley. Interesting. So I think we have to activate this Medora now because Necro Valley actually shuts it off, which is not ideal. So we banish this card and then we target 3 cards in the graveyard and shuffle them into the deck. So what cards do we want shuffled back in? Ash Blossom doesn't seem to be doing anything. Probably want a Branded Fusion. Probably want our 2 copies of Fallen Albaz. Maybe we'll leave one. Yeah, we can't move them out of the graveyard anymore, so let's shuffle those back in. Before this Necro Valley resolves. They are activating Raigeki, and I think we are going to have to do something about this. We could activate that. Fusion summon a big boy. But is that going to matter? I think it is going to matter. I think we got to do this now. So we're going to... Oh, wait. We can't remove cards from the graveyard. Is this going to do nothing? We'll find out. This might do nothing with the Necro Valley lock. And this card only has 1200 attack. Not ideal. Got by Necro Valley. Necro Valley does so much. Draw Knee Herald. Not sure that's going to be useful here. We can special summon this though. Let's go for it. Discard the Keldo. Get a Medora. Summon the Medora. Opponent has something. On normal summon, they have an effect. Solemn, that's going to be lethal for them though. Unless they have some sort of hand trap to stop our battle, they drop their life points too low. Get them with the Keldo. Lethal. Alright, so far, the deck seems pretty interesting. Obviously has a lot of points interaction. Our opponent not really playing something that let us use our Ishizu cards very effectively. But you know what? We'll try another game and see how that goes. Alright, great hand with Jester a Despia being our starting play. Jester is a fairy, so you can actually discard it. Let's quickly take a look. Because we got some new cards. Mudora in hand. This one is the Shuffler. This one, if it's in the graveyard, you can target 3 cards in either graveyard, shuffle them into the deck. That's either player's graveyard, and I think this is a really great effect. We also have Herald of the Orange Light. If you're playing fairies, a high enough density of fairies, these heralds are just, really strong hand traps. Let's activate Brand Fusion. Send the Despian Tragedy to the graveyard along with Fallen Albaz. Activate our Lubellion, discarding Incredible Ecclesia, and this is a great card to discard because if a fusion monster goes to the graveyard, Ecclesia comes back to your hand at end of turn, just giving us kind of a free discard. In addition to its synergy with the Fallen Albaz, let's go into Mirror Jade, and we're going to activate because we're going to set at the end of turn. Send our Crossout Designate, get our Ecclesia back, and we're going to set with the Albion a Branded in red. And there you go. So we got interaction in hand, we got the Herald. We're going to discard this Medora, giving us Banish from the graveyard. And we got Mirror Jade. If he gets popped, he's going to wipe the field. We did activate him last turn, so we can't banish a card from our opponent. Opponent is wiping our back row. So we're going to chain, Crossout Designate, naming Ash Blossom, because we're going to get a little bit of searching happening. So we want to make sure Ash Blossom is negated. And we're going to chain Branded in red. Branded in red. Going to return that Despia to hand. Going to negate the Ash Blossom before opponent even has a chance to use it. And we're going to make Masquerade. Masquerade will burn our opponent every time they activate a card. Pay 600 life points. The Tax Dragon is live. Tragedy going to get searching. Give us an Eluber for next turn. Opponent playing Dark Ruler no more. Paying 600 life points for the privilege of negating our board. And they probably think they're safe going into Sprite Starter. But we're not just regular Despia. We got Herald of the Orange Light and Medora in hand. Opponent, Sprite starting. They think they're safe. They think they're safe. They felt something there. They're like, oh, maybe he can activate his Mirror Jade, but it's negated, so I'm fine. I'm safe. Gigantic Sprite. Gonna activate, and we are gonna negate with Herald. And the great thing about Herald here, if opponent tries to call by the grave our Herald, we can dodge the call by the grave using Medora. It's pretty busted, actually. Giving us a lot of interaction. Opponent going for Sprite Smashers. They may think that this will let them stop the negate, but it is not a targeting effect. It is just a negate. Doesn't target, so this doesn't really dodge anything. Opponent banishing a Sprite card from their graveyard to target a card on our field and banish it. What card are they going to banish? Opponent banishing our Mirror Jade, so that is going to wipe their field end of turn if they set anything up. Tax Dragon is going to be live again, also. Very nice. Opponent going for the Corruptor Ibli. Oh, very smart. So opponent actually abusing our Mirror Jade pop effect to give us the Corruptor. But we got a trick for our opponent. Mudora in the graveyard. Gonna shuffle 3 cards. And we can just shuffle this Corruptor back into the deck. Get our nice little fusion spells back in. Shuffle a monster back into our extra deck. And opponent, you got nothing. Get drawn. We got this Eluber that opponent knew about. Let's do the whole play again, and easy lethal on Sprites with the new cards. Alright, and the great thing about that hand is we could have done a lot of those plays on the opponent's turn if they went first. Those Orange Light hand traps, pretty strong. Alright, hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Make sure to check out the poll. If you're friends with any of the YouTubers on my Rivals poll, hey, send them a message. Let them know they should be paying attention because Sim King's rival gonna be, going to be a big deal in the future. Thanks for watching and have a good night.